guys, and welcome to another one of Bianca's Saturday Batterdays. So if you've been following up with Pastry Kids, you'll know that this week we are doing, drumroll please, camping! Now what is the first thing you think of when you hear camping? S'mores, duh, obviously. So today I'm showing you guys this amazing, really easy recipe for a s'mores cheesecake. It sounds as amazing as it is, I promise you. You are going to love this recipe and I cannot wait to share it with you. Let's get cooking. Start off, you are going to need a handy dandy blender for your crust. Now, yeah, you could do this in a food processor, of course, but I have my blender right there, way easier to set up, so I'm just going to be doing that. Take your favorite biscuits, and now I know it's s'mores, so you're saying, Bianca, you gotta use graham crackers, but I have this super like amazing, absolutely mind-blowing secret recipe that I'm about to share with you guys that's even better than normal graham cracker crust. So take about 3 packages of your favorite tea biscuits. So I'm gonna pop those in there. I don't know why I make these sound effects, guys, so just ignore me. And now I got some extra more, because I remember I said about 3 packages. Oh, that's not coming out. There we go. And now, I told you this is a super secret recipe. We have Oreo minis. Now just about a couple handfuls, because you don't want like Oreo mini crust, but it makes it so good and it's so much easier to blend than regular Oreos. Oh, and make sure they're the vanilla ones. Okay. I have blended all of my biscuits and my Oreo cookies, and now I've just got super fine crumbs, and I'm going to set that to a side. Step 2 for our cheesecake crust is we're going to be taking 8 ounces of butter, unsalted, and putting that in our handy dandy bowl. Make sure they're cut in half just to make it easier for you to melt. Put it in there, and you are going to microwave for about 1 minute or until fully melted. So I've got my fine crumb mixture here and my butter in here. And I'm just going to pour one to the other and mix. So now that we have our fully combined graham cracker butter mixture, I took my 9-inch springform pan and I'm just going to pat that down in there for a little bit and then bake it at 350 for 5 minutes. Now this step is not completely necessary if you're looking for ultimate ease in your crust, but if you're looking for ultimate deliciousness and a really good crunch in your cheesecake, I really recommend baking it for 5 minutes. Okay guys, so I finished patting down all my graham crackers, and it's just nicely coming up to the sides, exactly what we want. It looks beautiful, and now it's gonna go into the 350 oven for 5 minutes. Got my stand mixer out, and we are going to start on our cheesecake filling. I have 8 ounces of regular packaged cream cheese. I'm just gonna plop that in here. And that has been softened for a while. And now in here, 16 ounces of whipped cream cheese. Now this is going to make our cheesecake so light and fluffy. We're going to be adding some chocolate to this later, so it's going to take away from that bitterness. It's going to make it perfect texture. Add that all in. Make sure you get everything in there. And finally, in this giant thing of whipped cream cheese, I have about 8 ounces in left, and I'm going to add that in, making in total 32 ounces of cream cheese, 8 ounces of regular, 24 of whipped. See that? Baking is math. Math is baking. Okay. And now I'm going to take my paddle attachment. And yeah, you could do this with a hand mixer, but this is just way easier. Put that in there and mix on a medium speed until it's all combined and fluffy. Paddle. Spatula, I call it a paddle. And scrape down the edges. You can leave that there, it's just gonna go back in anyway. Okay. And in here, I have 1 cup of white granulated sugar, which you can see, like through here, and about half a cup of brown sugar. Add that all in. Put down. And whisk until it's so fluffy that's like literally a cloud in a bowl. That is perfectly combined all in here. Should have mentioned this before, but the reason we used a little bit of brown sugar is because it gives this cheesecake a nutty flavor that perfectly reminds you of s'mores by the campfire. Next, we are going to add in a pinch of salt, maybe 2 pinches. And if you kept up with my last video, you know what my favorite vanilla is. Vanilla bean paste. Yes, I have an obsession. No, you cannot stop me. We're gonna put that in. I would say that's about 1.5 teaspoons. In here, I just have 1/4 of a cup of dark chocolate and 1/4 a cup of semi-sweet. Now, it's really important that you don't use milk chocolate because we've already added enough sugar to this cream cheese mixture and you don't want it to be overly sweet, overpowering the whole flavor of the cheesecake. So I'm just gonna microwave this in 30-second intervals until it's all fully melted. So my chocolate is fully melted. Can't quite see it, but look at that amazingness. And I'm just going to place that all in here. What's the next step? Mix. I've transferred my chocolate cheesecake mixture into the 9-inch springform pan with the graham cracker crust. And now for our marshmallow of the s'mores, marshmallow fluff. Spread that in a little circle in the middle. And no, it is not perfect, but remember, we are not looking for perfection because at the end we are going to add a little bit of decor around this, and that's why I wanted to leave that space open. Now I have my oven broiling at 500 degrees. I'm going to leave that in there for 1 minute to 2 minutes. Make sure you don't leave it in there too long. You just want the marshmallow fluff lightly golden brown. Okay, so I just took this out of the oven and it was at broil, and I left it in there for actually about 3 minutes, and it's beautiful golden brown. But if I had left it any longer, it would have not turned out well. So really keep your eye on this. Now I'm gonna cool this until it's all set and then cut into it. So excited. Gonna add a couple more garnishes and we are almost done. Okay, so this is our final masterpiece, the moment that everybody has been waiting for. We're going to take the spring form off. Ha ha ha. Beautiful. Can't quite see that. There you go. See how beautiful that is? Now we're going to take handy dandy whipped cream. You can make your own, but I was just running short on time. And look how gorgeous this is. I'm freaking out. Guys, I am so excited that I shared this with you because it looks absolutely amazing. Okay, well, once again, I am Bianca, and that is a wrap for Bianca's Saturday Batterday.